Hi, CTK family. Today I'm going to talk about Advent, the word joy, and what joy means to me, and how we can spread joy to others. If you do know me, I am generally known for being pretty joyful. I have been told my whole entire life that I smile too much. Those are from the people that clearly don't have enough joy in their life. I think of joy as a word that often describes me, is that I am very joyful. And the times in my life that I have truly experienced joys are the one time that really sticks out in my mind is when I had just given birth to our son Owen, and we did not know what he was, that he was a boy or girl. And the doctor had said, it's a boy. And my husband, Dan, just with the most jubilant voice and excitement, says, it's a boy, with so much joy and love that came from that moment. And it will forever be in my heart as one of the most joyful moments ever. And to celebrate that with a loved one was just truly amazing. And then skip 3 years later, and we again did not know if we were having a boy or a girl. And after I had delivered Liam, the doctor had said to Dan, he's like, well, do you want to tell Jody what um, you have? And Dan looks and again, with the most jubilant joy, and exclaims, it's another boy. And it was just so much joy and heartfelt love in that room again. And so I experienced two amazing, joyful moments that will forever just be in my heart as two of the most amazing moments. And not just because I had given birth to two very healthy boys, but to just know of how much joy and love was in that room at the time that they were born. And when I think of those times, and I think of then like the Christmas story and the all the unknowns about having a child, and knowing all the things, of course, in today's world that can happen, and um, once that child is born, of all the things that come about, and the fear as a parent that you have. And to think of having a child um, in a manger, so in a barn, and to try to wrap my head around that, but to think of the joy that Mary and Joseph felt when they saw their baby boy, and also knowing what we know today is that he came to save us all. And so the amount of joy that our entire world experienced when the birth of Jesus. And I just think that when we think of joy, those moments of creating new life and having these little humans, and then know that one day they're going to do great things. And those are quite amazing, joyful moments. And so I'm pretty sure that Mary and Joseph felt the exact same jubilant joy that a lot of us parents feel when we have our children. I also think of joy as with the song, got the joy, joy, joy down in my heart. And since I really adore all of you, I will not sing it for you, but you know what song I'm talking about. And once you hear that song, it's really hard to not continually think of that song, and it makes you smile. It's a song that really does make you smile. And knowing that we have Jesus and the joy that we can feel from that, and we know that he lives within us and will continue to through generations, and we can still celebrate those joys. So I know this year is completely different, and we always keep on hearing it of the with COVID and quarantine and isolation and all of these things that we keep on hearing, to take a moment and think of all the amazing joys that are still happening, and all because we have Jesus and the joy that he continues to bring our world, and he lives in our hearts. And expect a I can't describe a bigger joy than knowing that my life has turned out the way it has because I have Jesus in my life. And the amount of joy that knowing that someday when I leave this world, like, this is not my home, and that the joy that I will be able to feel once I end up in heaven. And so I think that we just really need to focus on some of the joys and really think of how Mary and Joseph felt the first time that they saw baby Jesus, and knowing that he was going to save the world, of the amazing amount of joy that that has brought our entire world. I hope that you guys have a very Merry Christmas, and I look forward to when quarantine and COVID is over and we can all celebrate once again at Christ the King. But until then, let's think of the joys and know that Jesus is with us.